Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be covering the top 7 best .io games of 2021. Let's get into the video. Number 7, Warbot Io. Warbot Io is a bit of an outlier among other IO games that it features 3D graphics, providing great eye candy, but also slowing down loading times, especially for those without high-speed connections. Warbot is a top-down twin-stick style shooter with the mouse cursor scrolling your aim, while the WAS and D keys control your movement. Players march to the battlefield engaging other mecha, while dodging enemy fire, gathering power-ups, and crawling up the leaderboard. Number 6, Gartic Io. Tired of the kill or be killed intensity of other IO games? Gartic Io is a far more laid back affair as players take turns in charade style game, with one player drawing a designated word and the others having to guess what that word is. Gartic handles the scoring and bookkeeping in language based room games, allow you to play the language of your choice. Number 5, Brutal Dot Io. Brutal Dot Io lives up to its name as players pulverize each other with giant spinning balls of death, starting out with a small Morningstar-like ball attached to your player. You'll sprint around the map to gather up food, slowly growing the size of your death ball, which you can then fling at other players, using a combination of spin, planning, and more than a little dumb luck. If the throw doesn't get them, then the return just might, as holding down your mouse button summons the death ball back to the player's tail, flattening everything in its path. Number 4, Gantz.io. Gantz.io takes a military shooter top down as players select weapons and armor and then carefully hunt each other down in a tight maze of barriers and passages. Each weapon brings its own advantages and disadvantages, and players will have to balance out the mobility and protection trade-offs of armor or the lack thereof. Fast playing and reasonably accessible, Gantz.io offers free-for-all, team deathmatch, and control point domination modes, giving you some variety in gameplay. Number 3, Deep.io. Deep.io is another classic game, this time with players controlling tanks, destroying obstacles and enemy tanks to gather points and level up their own machines. A reasonably involved upgrade system lets you outfit your tank to your liking, allowing you to build bullet hell monstrosities, agile attackers, or powerful snipers. Varied game modes from free-for-alls to team battles and more give Deep.io some good replay value and reasonable depth, while still being a pretty accessible browser game. Number 2, Slither Dot Io. Slither Dot Io takes inspiration from the classic game of Snake as players slither around the map consuming motes of food in order to grow in size and points. Maneuvering is the name of the game here, as players are eliminated when their snake's head collides with the body of another snake, resulting in players suddenly changing direction or coiling around in order to wrap and trap and eliminate the unwary. Number 1, Agario.io. The great granddaddy of them all, Agario is an eat or be eaten game of cellular survival taking inspiration from the behavior of microbes on top of the agar medium of the Petri dish, hence the name. Players start small, zipping around the map and eating food to gain size. Eventually, you can grow large enough to engulf other cell players, resulting in a deadly cat and mouse game as you try and lure other cells into your grasp, while evading larger swarms of players that can engulf you. Simple but tense gameplay made it a viral sensation, as it was even featured in an episode of House of Cards.
You should take a chance on me. And do you wanna get the mood right?
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.